On Sunday, I started in Meshginshahr, where I spent the night, then to Arjaq and Ardavil, the biggest town in the area, and where I took the opportunity to change money because I only had the first $20 and was in danger of running out of change. Finally, I found a man who helped me. He took me by the hand, because we remember that men hold hands here. He took me by the hand and took me to look for places where I could change money. One of the first places we went to was the central bank of the city, where in the exchange office only the man who spoke English came in. I asked him to change money. He almost laughed, but he said, no, we don't change money here. I had to go out into the street and change money on the black market. Impressive, because the first time I came here in 2006, the first thing they told me when I crossed the border was that you can't change it in the black market. You have to change it in the bank, and if you go to the bank, they will change it for you. To change it in the black market, to change money on the street, was very dangerous. Not because they were cheating you, but because it was an illegal activity. So when I left the bank, he took me to a small supermarket, to a man who sold vegetables and other things. And finally, this man changed my currency. They gave me the change they wanted. But with the devaluation of the currency they have, which is frightening, the inflation they have, he gave me a lot of bills that I have for the whole week. Impressive how well this guy treated me. And after he got the change, he took me to his brother's shop where they wanted to give me breakfast. And I said no, because I have miles to do. And finally I went, but how well they treated me. In fact, in the city, in the center of the city, to find the store, he made me park the quad with a guarded parking, and I got on the back of his bike. I was riding as a pack and dodging the narrow streets until we reached a place where we could really change. On today's route, I started Meshginshahr, where I spent the night. Then to Arjaq, Ardavil, Meshginshahr, and from Meshginshahr up the mountain to Masouleh. And from Masouleh, I walked for miles and finally arrived in Qazvin. This shop is a honey shop. And this is the panel directly, the roscoe that hangs here. Here are some more beehives, and this is the jar of honey, or directly the piece of roscoe. And this piece is about 350 grams. It goes very well. I am about 20-25 kilometers from Masouleh, where the first trace of Iran ends. It has been many kilometers, road, mountain road, and the landscape begins to be beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Forward. Let's get to work. I'm about 4 or 5 kilometers, and the fog has turned into rain. I'm soaking wet. And for what I've come down, I'm really smeared. It's like a fog. and I've got some lady cows to keep me company, that's right. The others are gone, they're all there. And here, where these ladies are, I have to pass. But it's very difficult because I have to go very slowly, because this is getting in my eyes, and there's no way, look, it's coming back. Let's take a selfie. Smile, say cheese. Whoa, he's mad, she's mad. We leave Ardavil towards Mizajin, and from Mizajin mountain towards Masouleh. Masouleh, a tourist village of internal tourists. I have not seen any external tourists, all Iranians, but a very beautiful village to visit. It is a whole mountain that, in all the slope of the mountain, have made houses where the roof of the house is where people pass. There is another level also of more houses, and so are overlapping with each other all the mountain. And I ended the day in Qazvin, a big city, where I found a hotel on the outskirts before entering the city. A girl at the reception took fabulous care of me. She helped me install the VPN on my phone to get around the internet restrictions that exist in the country. And she advised me to go to a luxury Iranian restaurant where I had a wonderful meal. Unbelievable. What a beautiful day. Nevertheless, during the day, I was stung by a bee again, and my eye swelled up again. At night in the hotel, it was already very swollen, but before it got worse, I took an antihistamine. I look forward to continuing tomorrow.